Most people imagine the United States Patent and Trademark Office as a modern-day temple of innovation. We picture brilliant examiners in lab coats, scrutinizing blueprints for world-changing inventions, separating the genius from the garbage. We believe it's a fortress that protects true intellectual breakthroughs. The truth is far more entertaining and infinitely more depressing. In reality, the Patent Office is a monument to human folly, a bureaucratic machine that has become a master at rubber-stamping the most idiotic, mind-numbingly obvious, and fundamentally useless ideas ever conceived. These aren't just bad ideas. They're bad ideas that have been given a government-issued certificate of legitimacy. They're not hiding in the shadows. They're enshrined in public records as protected intellectual property. So buckle up, because we're about to take a journey into the heart of institutional absurdity. This is a masterclass in how to legally own an idea so dumb no one else would ever want to claim it. 1. The method of swinging on a swing. Imagine for a moment the monumental challenge of playground recreation. A child sits on a swing, moving only forward and backward. A boring, one-dimensional existence. What if, and stay with me, there was a way to introduce a second axis of movement? In a stroke of what can only be described as world-shattering genius, one inventor patented the method of swinging sideways. You heard me right. The act of pulling on the chains to create a lateral, side-to-side motion, an act discovered by every bored 7-year-old since the invention of the swing, is now protected intellectual property. Think of the millions of children on playgrounds across the country, blissfully unaware that their simple act of staving off boredom is a brazen infringement on a government-approved patent. Every playground is now a hotbed of intellectual property theft. 2. The method of exercising a cat. Feline obesity is a silent epidemic. For centuries, cat owners have struggled with the monumental task of getting their lethargic companions to engage in physical activity. Then, a visionary came along with a solution so profound, so revolutionary, it had to be protected by law. This inventor was granted a patent for the method of exercising a cat by shining a laser pointer on the floor and having the cat chase it. This wasn't a patent for the laser pointer itself, but for the act of using it to play with a cat. Let that sink in. The universal instinctual act of watching a cat lose its mind over a tiny red dot is now someone's intellectual property. The Patent Office looked at this common, everyday experience and decided, yes, this is novel. This is unique. This deserves federal protection. 3. The crustless sealed sandwich. The crust of a sandwich, a culinary villain for picky eaters everywhere. One corporate giant saw this problem and engineered a solution, a crustless peanut butter and jelly sandwich sealed around the edges. But they didn't just sell the product, they patented the idea. They received a patent for a circular sealed sandwich with a crimped edge, and then they weaponized it. They began suing small independent bakeries and cafes for daring to sell their own versions of sealed sandwiches. This wasn't about protecting an invention, it was about legally owning a shape. For years they used the patent system as a corporate club to beat down anyone who dared to crimp the edges of a pocket of bread. 4. The banana protective device. Behold the daily tragedy of the bruised banana. Thrown carelessly into a backpack, it suffers the indignity of being squashed by a textbook or a laptop. A true humanitarian crisis. The solution? A hinged, hard plastic case shaped exactly like a banana. This isn't just a container. The patent calls it a protective device. It's an invention for people who have apparently exhausted every other possible solution, such as placing the banana on top of the other items, or using a lunchbox. It's a marvel of over-engineering, a solution so specific and so utterly unnecessary that its existence is a testament to our ability to invent problems just so we can sell the cure. 5. The high five machine. Loneliness is a profound human condition. What do you do when you achieve a small victory, but there's no one around to celebrate with? You could quietly feel a sense of accomplishment, or you could use a patented, self-congratulatory apparatus. This is a realistic-looking hand, mounted on a spring-loaded arm, that you attach to your wall. When you need affirmation, you simply walk up and slap the plastic hand. You can finally give yourself the high five you deserve. This isn't just an invention, it's a monument to sadness, a machine designed to automate one of the most basic forms of human connection in the most soul-crushing way possible. 6. The Beerbrella. The sun is a relentless enemy, not just to your skin, but to your beverage. Imagine the horror of your cold, refreshing can of beer being subjected to direct solar radiation. The solution is here, and it's a patented one, a tiny umbrella that clips onto the side of your bottle or can. The Beerbrella ensures your drink stays cool and shaded. It's an invention that boldly ignores the fact that your own hand holding the drink would provide the exact same amount of shade. It's the peak of first-world problem-solving, a product that exists only for people who have run out of actual things to worry about. 7. The animal ear protectors. If you own a dog with long, floppy ears, you know the struggle. At dinner time, those beautiful ears can dip into the food bowl, creating a mess. You could buy a deeper, narrower bowl. But why choose a simple, logical solution when a ridiculous patented one exists? An inventor was granted a patent for, essentially, a pair of earmuffs for dogs. This headgear straps onto your dog's head, holding its ears back so it can eat in peace. The patent is a testament to our desire to invent complex, gadget-based solutions, rather than just admitting our choice of dog bowl was wrong. 8. The butt-kicking apparatus. Sometimes we all need a little motivation, a kick in the pants, so to speak. One inventor took this metaphor literally. They patented a self-operated motorized device that does exactly what the name implies. It consists of a boot attached to a rotating arm, which you position behind yourself. With the push of a button, the machine delivers a series of kicks to your own backside. The patent lists its uses as merriment and self-motivation. It's a self-flagellating contraption of leather and steel, a machine that physically punishes you for the poor financial decision of having purchased it in the first place. 9. The anti-eating face mask. Dieting is hard. Resisting temptation requires willpower. Or, if you're the creator of this patented device, it requires a medieval-style cage for your face. This is a safety mask that straps over your head and features a locked grate over the mouth, physically preventing you from eating. It's not a behavioral tool. It's a human muzzle. The patent presents it as a health device, a serious solution for weight control, completely ignoring the fact that it turns a person into a walking prop from a horror movie. It's the ultimate admission of defeat, a declaration that you can't trust yourself and need to be physically restrained from your own refrigerator. 10. The animal toy, a stick. What is the quintessential dog toy? A ball? A rope? No, it's a stick. One inventor looked at the humble stick, an object found for free in literally every forest, park, and backyard on the planet, and thought, I can patent this. And he did. He received a patent for an animal toy that was, in every conceivable way, a stick. The patent application went to great lengths to describe its features. It was made of natural wood, had a generally cylindrical shape, and was appealing to canines. He successfully convinced the United States government to grant him intellectual property rights over an object that nature has been mass-producing for about 385 million years. 11. Method of concealing partial baldness. The comb-over. It's a hairstyle that has been a symbol of quiet desperation for decades, a follicular tragedy known the world over. You would think it's a technique, a personal grooming choice. You would be wrong. It's a patented invention. A man was granted a patent for the method of concealing baldness by growing hair long on one side of the head, combing it over the bald spot, and then applying a fixative agent, what the rest of us call hairspray, to hold it in place. The United States government officially recognized, protected, and legitimized the comb-over as a novel invention. 12. The Gerbil vest. Do you love your small pet, like a gerbil or hamster, but feel that your bond is limited by the confines of its cage? Do you wish you could carry it with you, not in a pocket, but in a way that allows it to experience true freedom all over your body? A patent was granted for a vest with a series of clear, interconnected plastic tubes built into the fabric. You simply place your gerbil inside and it can run freely through the tunnels that wrap around your torso and shoulders. It combines the joy of pet ownership with the deeply unsettling sensation of a rodent scurrying inches from your neck, all while presenting a bizarre spectacle to the public. 13. The Flatulence Deodorizing Pad. Flatulence. A natural, if sometimes embarrassing, human function. One inventor decided to tackle this problem head-on with a patented solution. A charcoal-lined, absorbent pad that you place inside your underwear. This deodorizing pad is designed to filter and neutralize the odor of intestinal gas before it can escape. It's a diaper for your farts. The existence of this patent proves that there is no aspect of the human experience so personal, so mortifying, that someone won't try to invent a product for it and get the government to approve it. 14. The bird diaper. Owning a pet bird is wonderful until it flies over your brand new sofa and sullies it with droppings. A frustrating problem, certainly. The solution: a patented pouch for birds, more affectionately known as the bird diaper. It's a tiny, custom-fit harness with a waterproof pouch that straps onto your bird's posterior. It allows your feathered friend to fly freely throughout your home without leaving little gifts everywhere. It's a marvel of engineering that sacrifices every last shred of your pet's dignity for the sake of clean furniture. 15. The Life Expectancy Watch. Most watches tell you the time. This patented watch tells you when your time is up. The Life Expectancy Watch is a digital timepiece that requires you to input personal data, like your age, health habits, and family medical history. It then uses actuarial tables to calculate your statistically probable date of death. From that moment on, the watch doesn't count up. It counts down, displaying the remaining years, days, hours, and seconds of your life. It's a wearable anxiety generator, a constant ticking reminder of your own mortality, marketed as a novelty gadget. 16. A hat for two people. Promoting togetherness is a noble goal. This patented invention attempts to achieve it through forced, awkward proximity. It's a conjoined hat, a single piece of headwear with two separate openings and two brims, allowing two people to wear it at the same time. You are physically tethered to another person by your head. Imagine trying to walk through a doorway. Imagine one of you needing to turn around. It's a hat designed by someone who apparently saw a tandem bicycle and thought, "That's a great idea, but it's not nearly claustrophobic enough." 17. The Snake Walking System. Snakes don't have legs. This biological fact makes the concept of walking them a bit of a challenge, but that didn't stop one inventor from patenting a snake leash. The system involves a series of small, adjustable harnesses that you place at intervals along the snake's body. These harnesses are connected to a central leash. The result is a device that allows you to lead your slithering companion through the park, terrifying small children and other pets. It's an invention for the incredibly niche market of people who want to give their reptile a taste of the dog's life. 18. The Greenhouse Helmet. Concerns about air pollution are valid. One inventor's solution, however, was not. They patented a personal, portable air filtration system in the form of a giant, sealed helmet. But this wasn't just a filter. Inside the helmet, right in front of your face, was a living plant. The idea was that the plant would absorb your carbon dioxide and produce fresh oxygen for you to breathe. It's a self-contained, head-mounted ecosystem, a wearable terrarium. It's a solution to pollution that requires you to sacrifice your peripheral vision and your ability to be taken seriously by any other human being. 19. The Kissing Shield. Kissing is an intimate act, but it comes with the risk of exchanging saliva. For the truly germophobic romantic, a patent was granted for a kissing shield. It's a thin, flexible, heart-shaped piece of plastic held in a frame. You and your partner would each place one over your mouths before engaging in a kiss. The patent claims it allows for the sensation of a real kiss without the messy fluid transfer. It's an invention that promises to preserve intimacy by creating a literal barrier between two people, perfectly demonstrating a fundamental misunderstanding of what kissing is for. 20. The shoe-mounted insect crusher. For some, a simple stomp is not a satisfying enough way to dispatch an unwanted insect. They crave efficiency. They crave power. For them, there is the patented shoe-mounted insect crusher. This is a spring-loaded device that attaches to the sole of your shoe. When you press down, it deploys a crushing plate with enhanced speed and force. It turns a simple, reactive act into a premeditated, mechanized execution. It's an invention that says, I don't just want this bug to be dead, I want it to be obliterated with patented technology. 21. The human carrying wing. This patent describes a large, rigid wing that straps to a person's back. On each end of the wing are handles. The idea is that two people hold the handles, while the person wearing the wing runs forward, generating lift and carrying the other two along like human baggage. It's a patent for a human-powered transport system that seems to have been designed with a complete and utter contempt for the laws of physics, aerodynamics, and basic human endurance. 22. The inflatable scarf. Fashion meets function in the most absurd way possible. This patent is for a stylish scarf with a secret, a hidden, inflatable air bladder. During your daily commute, it's a chic neck accessory. But when you feel a sudden, overwhelming urge for a nap on the bus or in the office, you can discreetly inflate your scarf, turning it into a comfortable neck pillow. It's a product that promises convenience but delivers the constant risk of accidentally deploying your personal airbag in the middle of a meeting. 23. The leaf-gathering trousers. Raking leaves is a tedious chore, so why not turn yourself into a human leaf collection system? An inventor patented a pair of trousers with massive funnel-like openings at the ankles. The technique is simple. You walk through your yard, and the leaves are scooped up and collected inside the legs of your pants. Once full, you presumably waddle over to the compost pile and empty them out. It's a yard work solution that combines the physical labor of walking with the stylish indignity of wearing giant, leaf-filled pantaloons. 24. The automatic pet petter. Do you love your pet but find the act of physically petting it to be a time-consuming burden? There's a patented solution. The automatic pet petter is a motorized arm with a soft pad on the end that continuously strokes your pet with a gentle, repetitive motion. You can provide your furry friend with the illusion of affection while you attend to more important matters. It's the automation of love, a machine that allows you to outsource one of the most fundamental interactions of pet ownership. 25. The beer pouch hoodie. This patent is for a sweatshirt with a large insulated waterproof pouch stitched onto the front, right over the abdomen. It's specifically designed to hold a cold can or bottle of beer, functioning as a wearable, hands-free cooler. The beer pouch hoodie is a marvel of casual wear engineering, ensuring that you can keep your beverage chilled and accessible at all times, whether you're at a tailgate party or just walking around the house. It's the pinnacle of functional fashion for those who prioritize beverage temperature above all else. 26. The toe cleaning device. Personal hygiene is important, but some areas are just hard to reach. An inventor decided that the space between our toes was a frontier of filth that demanded a technological solution. They patented a complex device with multiple small rotating brushes and targeted water jets, designed exclusively for cleaning the crevices of your feet. It's an invention for people who look at a washcloth and think, this is too simple. I need a machine that's more complicated than my dishwasher to clean my toes. 27. The dog duster. Why should you be the only one cleaning the house? This patent puts your pet to work. It describes a set of 4 booties for your dog, but with microfiber dusting cloths attached to the soles. The concept is simple. As your dog wanders aimlessly around your home, it will simultaneously be dusting your hardwood floors. It's a cleaning system that relies entirely on the random, unpredictable movements of an animal, turning your pet into an unwitting and likely inefficient janitor. 28. The pizza fork. Eating pizza with a fork and knife is already a controversial act. This patent takes it to a new level of absurdity. It's a fork, but with a small, wheel-shaped pizza cutter built into the end of the handle. The idea is that you can cut off a bite-sized piece of your slice and then eat it, all with a single utensil. It's an invention that brilliantly solves a problem that absolutely no one has ever had, and it does so by violating every known tenet of proper pizza consumption. 29. The Santa Claus Detector. Keeping the magic of Christmas alive is a challenge for parents everywhere. This patented invention is here to help by commercializing that magic. It's a Christmas stocking with a hidden pressure sensor and a light. When presents are placed inside, the weight activates the sensor and the stocking lights up. It's marketed to children as a scientific tool to detect when Santa has arrived. In reality, it's a device that ensures your child will catch you in the act when you're just trying to quietly fill their stocking at midnight. 30. The Corn Dog Deep Frying Apparatus. Some kitchen appliances are versatile. This one is not. An inventor was granted a patent for a deep fryer designed with one and only one purpose in mind: making corn dogs. It features a specialized basket and skewers built directly into the lid, optimized for the unique shape and cooking requirements of the battered hot dog on a stick. It's an entire countertop appliance dedicated to reproducing a single item of carnival food, a testament to a level of culinary specialization that borders on madness. 31. The Soundproofing Pouch for Noisy Eaters. There's nothing more annoying than the sound of someone loudly crunching on potato chips next to you. The solution? According to this patent, it's a sound-dampening bag that the noisy eater places over their entire head. The bag muffles the sound of their chewing, allowing others to enjoy peace and quiet. The wearer, meanwhile, sits there, eating chips inside a dark, stuffy bag, looking like they're about to be taken hostage. It's a patent that prioritizes auditory peace over the user's dignity and access to oxygen. 32. The Motorized Ice Cream Cone. The act of eating an ice cream cone can be surprisingly complex. You have to rotate it manually to ensure an even lick and prevent drips. What a chore. This patent eliminates that grueling physical labor. It's an ice cream cone holder with a small, battery-powered motor. You place your cone inside, press a button, and it slowly rotates the ice cream for you. It's the automation of dessert, a solution for a problem so minor that acknowledging its existence feels like a parody of modern convenience. 33. The Eyeglass Windshield Wipers. Getting caught in the rain while wearing glasses is a frustrating experience. Droplets obscure your vision, forcing you to constantly wipe them off. One inventor decided the solution was to miniaturize automotive technology for your face. They patented a pair of eyeglasses with tiny motorized windshield wipers mounted on the lenses. With the flip of a switch, you can clear your field of vision. It's an invention that adds weight, mechanical complexity, and a profound level of public spectacle to the simple act of wearing glasses. 34. The Wake-Up Device. Alarm clocks are jarring. They shock you out of a peaceful sleep with a loud, unpleasant noise. This patented device offers a gentler, albeit infinitely creepier, alternative. It's an apparatus that you position over your bed. At the designated time, a series of rods with soft feathers on the end slowly descend and begin to gently rub and stroke your face. It's a machine designed to wake you up not with sound, but with the terrifying sensation of being caressed by a mechanical octopus. 35. The Portable Chin Rest. Sometimes, at the end of a long day, even holding up your own head can feel like a burden. For those moments of extreme fatigue, there is the patented portable chin rest. It's a collapsible telescoping rod with a U-shaped cradle at the top. You simply extend it, place the base on your lap or a table, and rest your chin in the cradle. It's a personal support strut for your face, an invention that says, I have officially given up on the basic muscular functions required to be a conscious human being. 36. The Gas-Powered Skates. Roller skates are great, but they require so much physical exertion. This patent solves that problem by strapping a small, gas-powered engine to the back of each skate. These are not just skates. They are motorized personal transportation devices that propel you forward with the thrilling roar of a tiny engine. They combine the convenience of rollerblading with the noise, pollution, and extreme fire hazard of a lawnmower, creating a mode of transport that is as dangerous as it is ridiculous. 37. The Pool Cover Siphon. This patent describes a method for draining rainwater off the top of a swimming pool cover. It uses a hose and the principles of gravity and pressure to create a siphon that automatically removes the water once it reaches a certain weight. It's a clever, practical idea. There's just one problem. It's a patent for the siphon, a basic scientific principle discovered by the ancient Greeks and understood by anyone who has ever had to drain a fish tank. They patented physics. 38. The pet display clothing. This patent is for a shirt or vest with a clear, sealed, ventilated pouch on the chest. It's designed for carrying your small pet, like a hamster or a lizard, around with you. It's not a pet carrier, it's pet display clothing. It turns your beloved animal into a living, squirming fashion accessory, a conversation piece that is also, presumably, terrified. 39. The device for producing air currents. Sometimes a patent is ridiculous not because the idea is bad, but because it's staggeringly unoriginal. A company was granted a patent for a fan. Not a new, revolutionary type of fan, just a fan. The patent details describe a motor that turns a series of blades to create a current of air. It's a patent for one of the most common and ubiquitous household appliances in the world, granted as if no one had ever thought of it before. 40. The releasable rat holder. This patent is for a device used in laboratory settings to restrain a rat or other small rodent for injections. It's a small, clear tube with adjustable restraints that holds the animal completely immobile. It's a tiny, high-tech straitjacket for rats. It's a grim reminder that human ingenuity is not always applied to noble purposes. Sometimes it's just applied to being more efficient at things we'd rather not think about. 41. The toilet snorkel. This patent is for a breathing apparatus designed for people trapped in a smoke-filled high-rise building. It's a long, flexible tube that you insert into a toilet bowl, pushing it past the water trap and into the building's main sewer vent pipe, which then allows you to breathe the fresh air from the sewer system. It's an invention for the absolute most desperate worst-case scenario imaginable, a patent that forces you to choose between smoke inhalation and breathing toilet sewer air. 42. The novelty inflated condom dispenser. This is a patent for a vending machine that doesn't just dispense a condom. It dispenses a condom that has already been inflated into a balloon. It's sold as a novelty item, a party gag. It's an invention that takes a vital public health product and turns it into a joke, all for the sake of a few laughs. 43. The aquatic shoe. This patent is for a shoe designed for swimming. It has a spring-loaded fin that is folded flat against the sole while you're walking. When you enter the water and begin to kick, the fin deploys, providing you with extra propulsion. It's a shoe that tries to give you the swimming capabilities of a frog, but probably just gives you the walking awkwardness of a person with a broken piece of plastic flapping around on their foot. 44. The magnetic haircutting guide. Getting a straight haircut at home is difficult. This patent offers a solution. A set of magnetic guides that clip onto your scissors. The idea is that the magnets will stick to each other, ensuring that the blades stay perfectly aligned for a straight cut. It's a system that fundamentally ignores the fact that human heads are round, and hair grows in curves, not straight, magnetic lines. 45. The firearm sensing belt buckle. For the truly paranoid, this patent is for a belt buckle with a built-in sensor that can detect the presence of a concealed firearm nearby. If it senses a weapon, it alerts the wearer through a vibration or a sound. It's a personal security system for your pants, an accessory that ensures you'll be the most suspicious and jumpy person at any social gathering. 46. The edible pet collar. What happens if your pet gets lost and can't find food? This patent has a grimly practical solution. It's a collar made from compressed, edible, nutritious material. If your pet is lost for an extended period, it can consume its own collar for sustenance. It's a survival tool that your dog is statistically 100% more likely to eat out of sheer boredom while sitting on your couch. 47. The disposable computer mouse. In an era of growing concern about e-waste, one inventor patented a computer mouse made of cheap, biodegradable cardboard, designed to be used once and then thrown away. It's a product that attempts to solve the problem of having to carry a mouse with you by creating a far bigger problem of mountains of discarded, single-use electronics. 48. The thumb-sucking inhibitor. This patent is for a plastic mouthguard designed to help children stop sucking their thumbs. But it doesn't just create a physical barrier. It's designed to deliver a mild, foul taste whenever the user's thumb makes contact with it. It's a form of light aversion therapy, a patented device that weaponizes bad flavors to condition a child out of a common comfort habit. 49. The electrified grave liner. Grave robbing is a problem, but this patented solution seems a bit extreme. It's a coffin liner that is connected to a hidden, high-voltage power source. If a would-be thief breaks into the coffin and touches the liner, they receive a lethal electric shock. It's a posthumous security system, a booby trap, for your eternal resting place that raises a whole host of legal and ethical questions. 50. The hat-tipping apparatus. Being a gentleman requires effort. Tipping one's hat is a sign of respect, but it requires raising your arm. This patent automates that courteous gesture. It's a small mechanical device hidden inside a hat that is connected to the wearer's chin or chest. When you nod your head, the mechanism automatically lifts and tilts the hat for you. It's the patent for performing politeness without possessing any of the actual sentiment behind it. 51. The method of making a bagel. And finally, a patent that encompasses not a device, but a process known for centuries. A company was granted a patent for the method of making a bagel. The patent outlines the steps: making the dough, forming it into a torus or donut shape, boiling it in water, and then baking it. They didn't patent a new machine or a special ingredient. They patented the fundamental recipe for making a bagel. They looked at a culinary tradition that has existed for hundreds of years and convinced the government to let them own it. Conclusion. So there you have it. This is the brutal truth. These aren't just funny anecdotes. They are symptoms of a broken system, a system where the ability to fill out paperwork has become more valuable than the ability to generate a truly original thought. These patents work because they are perfectly legal, socially accepted absurdities. The biggest scam isn't the bird diaper or the butt-kicking machine. It's the delusion that a government seal of approval is a reliable indicator of intelligence or innovation. The real winners are the people who recognize that the system itself is the greatest invention of all, a tool that can be manipulated to turn the profoundly stupid into the legally protected. Want to know the secret to innovation in the 21st century? It has nothing to do with genius and everything to do with exploiting the rulebook. Subscribe if you want to keep questioning the systems that were designed to make you stop questioning.